will show you how this game looks like. I'm sharing the screen sound and yes. So the things that we need for making this game is, of course, lots of geometrical shapes, right? So here I have one shape that is rectangle. I use only two types of shapes, okay? One is a rectangle and second is a combination of square and triangles. So this is my character. You can put even more shapes. You can put stars, you can put octagon, hexagon. So if you have knowledge about more complex shapes, you can do that with level wise, like level 1, level 2, level 3. So you can proceed it like this way. So you have your character as well. And what we have like the variables rectangle and the combination of triangle and squares. So if you have selected the rectangle, it will show you how many rectangles you have selected. If you have selected a triangle and square, it will show you. But you need to select the shape according to this character. This character is going to ask you the question of selecting the particular shape. So you are going to selecting the shapes accordingly. Now I'm going to run this game. So this was the game, and let me explain you this game without sound also. Just wait, let me remove the soundtrack. Okay, so that you can understand it better. Let me share my screen again. So I think my screen is visible for all of you. Here, when I start the game, it is asking me the question, how many triangle and square combinations present? I can see 1, 2, 3. So I can write 3 and press enter. Then the character will say, okay, click then. So I'll click on one shape. Here you can see that the triangle and square variable is increasing by 1. Now, if I click on rectangle, nothing happens. Why? Because I didn't code for this right now. According to question, you need to find the triangle and square only. So I click on this, I click on this. Now he's going to ask the next question, how many rectangles do we have? So I think we have 4 rectangles. I will write 4 and press enter. So I'll just click on right key and then I will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you have all correct guesses. So when you select all the things and when it guesses the next thing, then it will tell you that yes, you win the game. So this is what about the game is, and we are going to make this same game. Let me see how many of you have joined us. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen. You all have to open scratch.mit.edu. So when you type this, you can have a website like this. So you can type exactly this address. Let me paste this address in the comment section also, so that those are watching, they can easily open this one. Okay, now what next we are going to do is, we are here and we'll simply go to the scratch and you will click on create. So once will go to create, then you will find, the platform where you can make your own game. So here you will cross all the stuff, and this is my only character here. So I'm just moving it here. I will take the backdrop. So the very first step always is to select the characters in the backdrop. So I'm selecting blue sky, and now I will start making the shapes. So I click on this and click on the paint brush, and then select the square shape. And I'm making a square like this first, and then I will simply do duplicate of the square. Like I'll select the square, I will do copy and paste, and I'm just moving it above like this way. Okay, so that I can make triangle above. And what I will do is I will select this thing, and I can hold this node and move it to the center. Hold this node and move it to the center, so that it will make a perfect triangle for me also. Okay. So this should be like this way. Yeah, it's a perfect triangle. So as you can see that this is a square and triangle shape, and I will simply rotate it basically. So I'm just selecting this and I will rotate it like this way. Okay, so this is my one color shape I have, and I'll place it here over here. Okay, now I will duplicate the shape. I'll place it over here, and I will simply change the color of the shape. So I will take green color and I fill this color. Then I will duplicate this shape again, and I'm moving it here. And again, I will make changes with the color. Don't take the same color, because we are making the events according to the color, and when something is clicked, then what's going to happen. So that's why don't put the colors as same. So I have three shapes. Now I will make some rectangles. So I will select the square only, and I'll make the rectangle. And here I will select different color, not the same color we have selected already. So this is a sky blue color. I will select, and the size of the rectangle, I'll make it to 50. So this is 50. I'm just moving it here. This is my first one. And now I will make the duplicate. And then I will come over here, and I will select some other shape, that is red, some other color. Red color rectangle I'm just taking. Okay, this is my second one. And now I will make a duplicate, and then again I will select dark blue color one, and this I selected over here. And again I will do duplicate, and so instead of rectangle you can make even other shape also. Okay, you can try. I'm just telling you the very basic part, and you can try it by yourself later. So I have 1 2 3 4 rectangles and 3 shapes. Now what is the next part? The next part is I will go to my sprite, because I need to click, and first I will do the code, and let's see what will happen with the code where my cursor is. So I will take, when green flag clicked, I'm just zoom in, and it should be go to mouse pointer. So if I start, it's going to mouse pointer. So it's coming towards the mouth, towards the face of my character. Okay, so I want to make a hole with the face, because if you're not making this, that means, it will be like, it will not select it, the part. So when you click, the rest part should be hidden. I'm just moving it. I'm not even moving it. I'm just taking the eraser. This is an eraser, and I'm just moving it here, like this way, and like this way. And let me see if my cursor is over here. Yeah, it's coming. So it's absolutely fine for me. Okay. So now I will come back to the code part, and I'm just removing it for a while because otherwise it will go like this way. The second thing I will make the broadcast for the particular sprite, like sprite 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I will go to control, and I will take, sorry, I will go to event, and I will take the broadcast, and I will type the message. So I will make 2 for sprite 2. Then I will do again a message that is 3 for sprite 3. Then message 4 for sprite 4. 5 for sprite 5. 6 for sprite 6. Message 7 for sprite 7. And message 8 for sprite 8. So I made all the broadcast messages here. Okay. So this much I hope you all have done. Just complete the code this much, and then we will proceed further. You all have to make the broadcast message. Okay. After making the broadcast message, you will make two variables. One is the rectangle, and second is the triangle and square. Okay. So come over here, you will go to variable, and you will start writing the name of the variable. One is the triangle. Oh, sorry, one is the rectangle, not triangle. So I'm just deleting this variable. I'll just click over here. One is rectangle, and the second is triangle and square. Okay. So two variables you will have. So initially set my variable to 0, set rectangle to 0, and set triangle and square to 0. So initially you will take these two blocks. Now after taking these two blocks, it's going to ask, the character is going to ask how many triangle and squares present here. Okay. So it will be at this position only. I will go to X and Y, and it will ask. So I'll go to sensing, and it will ask how many triangles and rectangles present here. Triangle and square, actually, not rectangle. So triangle and square present here. Okay, so you will say, and then when you answer, it will say so don't you say for some seconds, just takes directly say so that it will not take time. Okay, then click on them. Oh, it's not in caps. Okay, then click on them. Okay. Now, after this much, like when it says that, okay, then click on them, then we will have forever go to mouse pointer, and then we will put the condition over here. And this condition we are going to repeat for all the time. So I'm just taking forever, go to mouse pointer, and I'll go to control, and I will take if and then. Now here we are using one new operator. This is AND operator. What AND operator does? AND operator actually true when the conditions given are true. Means both conditions are true, then only it works. Suppose, for example, if you want to have a class, you should have internet. Okay, you should have internet as well. You should have a laptop. Okay, it means these both conditions should true, then something is going to happen. then you can able to take the class. So and is actually indicating if both conditions are true, then you will have the class. If I have a laptop, but I don't have internet, nothing happens. If I have internet, but I don't have laptop, nothing happens. So both conditions must be true. That's why I'm taking AND operator. What the condition is, I will go to sensing and I will take touching mouse pointer. Sorry, not touching mouse pointer, touching color and mouse down. It means when I click on the particular shape and when I am touching with a color, so I will select the particular color. So if I touch this color and the mouse down, then something is going to happen. Then what's going to happen? The variable will change. Which variable? Triangle and square variable. So the variable will change, okay? And also it will make a broadcast for sprite 2. So this is sprite 2 broadcast. And variable is going to change. Okay, so this must be very clear, and it will say that it is a triangle and square. So it's a combination of both. So it will say also, so I'm taking directly say, it will say directly say triangle plus square. Okay, you can even say triangle and square, triangle, okay, triangle and I will write because most of the students I can relate with my younger ones. They won't able to find, the plus sign on the keyboard. So that's why I'm just doing this. Now let's come on to sprite. So in this sprite 2, when green flag clicked, you are going to show the sprite to the particular position. So I'm just going to show this to particular position that will be X and Y. Okay. And when you receive the broadcast 2, then this shape needs to be hide. Okay, the same thing you will do for the rest of it. So this is the code, and this code is going to repeat for all three shapes. Is just the color is going to be different. Okay, so now what we do next is we will come over here and we'll simply do this. Just right click on this and do the duplicate and just putting the code down like this way. Okay, I'll just stop this. So this is broadcast 3 this time. Oh, by the way, I made a lot of broadcast where they were gone. Yeah. Okay, no problem. I will make broadcast 3 for sprite number 3. Okay. And this time I will pick the color for sprite number 3. So when I mouse down and broadcast 3 comes, then triangle square will change and it will say the same thing. I will go to sprite 2 and I will simply copy paste this code and this code. Now I come over here, it will be broadcast 3. I will remove this go to X and Y. I will come to motion and will take this go to X and Y. Okay. So now the next part is, let me minimize it a little bit. Next part is again, I will do duplicate of this part. Okay. And then I will take the color of this shape. And this time the broadcast will be 4. And I will come to here and I will do duplicate. The same thing for broadcast 4 will come over here. And this is for broadcast 4. Okay. The X and Y position I'm going to change. Let's check this much. So let me minimize. This thing will come over here. And let me check this one. So if I start, it says how many triangles and squares present here. I will write 3 and press enter. Okay, then click on them. I click on 1, I click on 2, I click on 3, and I can see that the variable is also increasing. Now what next? The next part is I will come to the sprites and I will say that if my variable value, if my triangle and square value is equals to 3, then the next level will come and my character will going to ask a new question. Okay, this is what I need to do. So I will take when the triangle square is equals to 3, it's going to ask a new question. So I will go to control and I will take if and then I'll go to operator and I will take is equals to block. So this will be triangle and square is equals to 3. So the value becomes 3. Then it's going to ask a question. So again, it will ask how many rectangles are present here. Okay, so how many rectangles are here? I can simply write like this. Okay, so when it's asking this question, then also one more thing happens is that set a variable, your triangle and square variable will be next level. Okay, because if it will be same, then it's going to repeat the same thing and it's going to ask the question. Then after this, it will say, okay, let's find it out. Okay, then find them. Okay, after that, I will make one broadcast also with next level because this will be the next level. So of course, when next level broadcast will come, then only this selection will come. So I will write next level. Okay, so let me check this much. If I start, it will ask, and now if I click 1, 2, 3, it says how many rectangles are here. Suppose I'm saying 4. It changes to next level and it says, okay, then fine. Now nothing happens because I did not write the code for the rectangles. So I will minimize this. And for the rectangles, I will write when I receive next level, then only the code I am going to write. So when I receive next level, I'll take forever. And definitely I'm going to take the same code for the rectangles also. So I'm just moving it down. What happened? Okay, my gosh. So let me stop. I don't know what is happening. Come on, I'm just not able to. Okay, let me disconnect my mouse and let me put it in again. Okay, it's sorted, I think. No, it's not. Still it is same. I don't know what happened to this. Okay, my cursor is not working actually. I think I need to reload my page. Let me save this file. Save to your computer. And I need to reload. Just wait. MIT. .edu. .in. scratch.mit.edu. Okay, we need to type this. I'm just closing this one. Let me share my screen again to open the tab because it was not opening there. That's why. Let me open first. Slash.mit.edu. We need to type. Okay. Yeah, it opens. And let me share my screen again with you all. Yeah. So here I'll go with the create option. And now let me close this and I'll go to file, load from your computer. And let me load this. Okay, this is fine. Okay, this works absolutely fine. Oh my God, what happened? That was really very bad. Okay, so when you receive the next level, you need to touch a particular color. So the sprite 5 is this color. So I'm just taking this color and this broadcast should be 5 and you click OK. And this time you need to change the rectangle by 1 and it will say it's a rectangle. Okay, the same thing. I'm just deleting this part. I'll do duplicate of it and I will take the color for sprite 6 and here I will write the broadcast name as 6. Click OK and yeah, the same thing happens again. Do the duplicate of the same code and this color you need to pick this one and here is the broadcast 7. Okay, and click OK. And now again you do duplicate. See how easy it is. You can make as many shapes as possible and you can simply do the duplicate and solve the code. It's very easy. So yeah, that's absolutely done. Now I will put the if conditional statement, if my rectangles, because the number of shapes are 4. So of course I will give the condition that if I'll go to operator, I will take is equals to sign and if rectangle is equals to 4, suppose then it will say, so I'll directly take say you win the game. Okay. You have done all correct. Yes. To do. And the position of this should be this one. So it should be go to X and Y and the size I want it to be bigger. So change size by 150 and also there must be a sound. So I need to share my sound with you all. So I'm going to sound library and I will pick the library win. So I'm just taking this win sound and it will go to sound and it will say, it will take this ting 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 ting, okay, and everything will stop afterwards. So when this ends up, everything will stop. So no. After say, everything will stop. Okay, and yeah. So I just want to pick like when they are selecting something, then some sound is going to happen. Okay, so I'll come and I will simply take game sound only. So I will take this time this one, and it will be like when green flag clicked, then forever there will be a sound like this one. And let's do the final run now. So I will play this game. Let's start. Okay, so it directly says that the rectangles are four, but how is that possible? Let me check it again. If I start, I stop this shape also. So what we can do is we need to minimize the shape also. So let me come to here and set size by 100 initially. Okay. Hey, when I click on the red one, it says it's a okay. So it's change rectangle, change rectangle, change rectangle, change rectangle. It's a rectangle. So when the rectangle is equals to 4, the sound will come and stop all. So I'm not taking stop all here. Why this is happening? I'm just stopping this first of all. When I receive next level, broadcast is next level forever. If I touch this, the broadcast 6, 7. Okay, I got it. Because we did not even code that. That's why we have the broadcast, but we don't write the code. So we need to write the code. So I will just copy paste this code here. So this is my broadcast 6, and the go to X and Y will be this, of course. And I'm just moving this one and this one over here. So this broadcast 7, and the go to X and Y will be this one. And first I'll move this. So I have only one. So I will take the second one also. So this should be for, this is for 6. This is for 6. Okay. So this is for 6. Let me check for this one also. This is for 5. Come on. This is for 5. This is 4, this is 3. So this is for 5, this is for 6, this is for 7. This is for 7. I'll just change the go to X and Y, and this is for 8. So I'm just changing it 2 for 8. I hope now it works absolutely fine. Let me run this. Okay, so what happens is कि यहाँ पे when it happens change size. Oh no, I don't take change size. I will simply take set size. Set size by 200% means उसका double size हो जाएगा, and start sound win नहीं, हम लेंगे start play sound until done. ठीक है? Because otherwise it will be repeating like this way, and this is absolutely fine. अब एक चीज और हुई थी यहाँ पे was that it was 3. It was 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Where is that? This is 7. Okay, this is show. Like I need to show this first of all. पोजीशन पे ये इधर उधर जा रहा है, यस ये यहाँ पे आ गया था। ओके, तो शो टू गो टू एक्स एंड वाई, ठीक है। नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू रन इट अगेन। Okay, and at the end, you need to stop this game all. So once it is done, I will do stop all or stop the script in the sprite, stop this, stop all, I'll do simply. Let's start it again. So see, if I click, nothing happens. Ooh, so I win the game and I did all correct guesses, right? So everyone, I hope the game is done. You can even take more geometrical shapes. You can see the code. This code is actually based on one script only, one this cat script. And this is, if you're doing one condition, then absolutely you are able to do the more conditions. So keep making the games like this. These are very easy, and I always try to take the concept and with the easiest way, because I know most of you are facing the problem when it comes to something complex. Because what happens is you are making your complex. When you know the basic concepts, you will try it again and again and try to make that complex. So yeah, I really want that you will modify your game, you will make different shapes. You can tell your teachers in the school, in the classroom, if you are our school students, that yes, you made these kind of things. So keep making, everyone, and we'll meet you in the next session. Bye bye.